דף למתת עמוד ב', we're starting from למתת עמוד א', 4 lines from the bottom, where you are now. אמר רב חייא ברש"י, פת צנומה בקערה. A slice of bread that was put in the dry toast that was put in the kara, but here we're talking about not toast intentionally, was naturally toast. A bread that dried out, and they put it in water to soak it to make it
more moist.
better, right? Yes. They didn't try it. מברכים עליה המוציא. The bracha will remain המוציא.
Not motzi.
ופליגה דרבי חייא. So, רב חייא ברש"י argue on רב חייא, his father. דאמר רב חייא, צריך שתכלה ברכה עם הפת. רב חייא hold, when you do המוציא, you need the bracha to be finished when you, רב חייא hold, when you do המוציא לחם מן הארץ, when you finish, בוא תמכון לך מוציא לחם מן הארץ, when you by הארץ, the bread needs to be already sliced.
When you say הארץ?
So you say, ברוך אתה השם אלוקינו מלך העולם, מוציא לחם מן הארץ. You don't hold like that. So he holds that it got to be sliced while you're doing the bracha. So according to him, if you don't slice the bread, you don't say bracha. So he said here, this food, these pieces are already sliced. So you cannot slice it. Therefore, you're not going to say bracha.
On Shabbat.
No, stop. Anytime you slice it. Today we eat rice, but they used to eat bread.
אז זה עושה שהאשכנזים עכשיו חותכים באספס.
כבר לאט לאט, מתקיף לרבה. רבה asked a question, מה ישנה צנומה דלא? What's the reason if it's, the toast that you want to tell me that you cannot say bracha המוציא? משום דכי קליה ברכה, פרוסה קליה. Because when you say bracha, המוציא לכם מן הארץ, and you have only a slice, you didn't slice anything. He said, על הפת נמי, even according to you, that you slice the bread during the bracha, כי כגמרא, when you finish the bracha, המוציא לכם מן הארץ, what do you have in front of you? A slice. If so, הפרוסה גמרא. So he said, you said that halacha is supposed to slice the bread as you go in the bracha, and therefore this pre-slice is not good. So why pre-slice is not good? Because when you say the bracha, you got to finish bracha on the bread, not on a slice. Even when you cut the bread, and when you finish the bracha, it's already become slice. You finish the bracha on a slice, not on a
bread. Where does this purpose of this halacha come from? Like, where's this purpose?
אלא אמר רבא, רבא argue. First, מברך. First you say the bracha, מוציא לכם מן הארץ. ואחר כך, בוצע. And then you slice. נרדו יעבדה כרב חייא, היא נרדה דדילה כרב חייא. To say that while you're saying the bracha, you slice the bread. ורבנן עבדה כרוב אשכנזים, I think, זה דו לפה שאני גם מוציא לכם מן הארץ בפעם. אשכנזים ברוך אתה השם, וכן רוח העולם, מצלח מן הארץ, השתבח שם על העד. בספרדים זה דו לקרבה. They take it too long. אשכנזים have no patience, they already cut. נכון? זה יוצא אשכנזי כת ברכה? פה אתה יכול למצלח מן הארץ, הוא כבר גומר עמדת הארץ, הוא כבר שם.
One of the comedians, the famous ones that said, when they say אשכנזים, he goes, המוציא לכם מן הארץ.
Then he's expecting, בקדשת,
אמר רבינה, אמרה ליהם. Rav Rina says, Amra li'em, my father raised me, told me, Avuch, your father, Avid כרב חייא, he did like רב חייא. דאמר רב חייא, צריך שתכלה ברכה עם הפת. When you finish ברכה, it's sliced already. ורבנן, עבדי כרבא, חכמים did like רבא, first finish ברכה, then slice. והילכסה כרובה, דאמר מברך, ואחר כך בוצע, הלוכה למעשה like, רובה, first bracha, that's a treat for you, and then botzea, and then you cut. Any questions?
And then you eat. Alachas, you have to be cut.
לא, מברך ואחר כך בוצע. First bracha, and then you cut.
That was one. No, my question is, I made the bracha. Alachas, that I have to cut it? I can't rip it off? Like,
you can. No, rip it. Can't bitzua, meaning to open it, to slice.
Okay, so
but where does the
what you can't do is
basis of this opinion that you have to cut bread during the bracha? Like if you had an apple that was sliced, you would still say
no,
like,
so
hey,
it's like when you finish bracha, you're eating. It's already sliced.
So there's no offset.
Ashkenazim hold to make siman. To make siman on the bread where you're going to cut.
They do. I've seen it.
Okay. Because
I've seen it. Chabad and Shabbaton I was in Shema Yisrael.
This
you know exactly where it's going to be cut.
Hope so.
This starts a machloket between a father and a son, right?
Yeah.
So was the father right or the son right? The father was right. I think it was
Yeah, the son was right.
the son was right or the father.
No, actually, no.
No,
the
the
son
father-
is right. No, the son is right.
No, wasn't the son who
The
said?
second one is right.
Yeah, we don't go like up here. No.
The second
So the
Yes,
son was
the
right.
son happened to be right.
She said, "Abba, Avu Chaya עושה
But it's
ככה."
not
That's
chutzpah.
convenient. That's already somebody else.
This is not chutzpah. לתקן את
היא אמרה
האבא.
שאבא עשה
Ah,
את זה
yeah,
לא
they
נכון.
can. I mean, fathers can do mistakes.
But it's not chutzpah לתקן את האבא. It's not chutzpah.
No, so that wasn't in front of him. He said he arguing on what he said.
That's even worse.
Big Yosef arguing.
Oh, okay.
But he doesn't say it loud. He says it political, professional way.
And then his father hears about it and says, "What'd you say about me?"
Only now he's talking. After. Okay, Itmar. That's a priority in berachot. I think you know most of it, but let's see it inside. If I may ask, unless it's hard, don't ask me questions because it should be answered later as we go. And Rafael is excited to leave early. Itmar הביאו לפניהם פתיתים ושלמים. They bring in front of you big pieces, slice pieces, and whole pieces. You go to say המוציא, יש לך חלה, full challah rolls, and you have slices of this sour bread, and you have those bread with the jukim, you know, Ezekiel bread. So הביאו לפניו פתיתים ושלמים. Small slices and whole pieces. Holes. אמר רבונה מברך על הפתיתים, הוא פותר על השלמים. רבונה hold, if he wants, he can say bracha on the slice, in the case that the slices are bigger than the whole. So you have challah roll, small challah roll, and you have across of it, you have a big slice. You say bracha on the big slice, and it will be פותר דשלם. רבי יוחנן אמר לו, שלמה, מצווה ונמוכה. That's what we hold. Shalem has the highest priority. Second question. אבל פרוסה של חיטין ושלמה מן הסיורים, if the slice was from wheat flour and the whole was from barley לא טעים אחי. then דברי הכל מברך על הפרוסה של חיטין ופותר את השלמה של השעורים. דברי הכל זה ברכה on the wheat and you פותר the שעורים.
The whole, right.
Even if you want you to be בריא, אבל אחי, watch yourself, enjoy your life. My wife used to make all wheat challah on Shabbos. תודה נשמה.
Don't do this to me.
שבת, אחי.
Don't do this to me.
עונג שבת, it's healthy. They just well, give you long life. כל האכילה. You know, it was a guy who married with his wife. And he lives up to 100, it was 96, he passed away, him and his wife. So, the Shamayim, she told them, you know what, Moshe, this Olam Haba in Shamayim, it's good, I enjoy it. He says, Prince, without your healthy food, we would have been here much earlier. אמר רב חייא בר אבא כתנאי, says רב חייא בר אבא, it's a מחלוקת תנאים. תורמין בצל קטן שלם. If you want to make truma, the truma is giving to the kohen. So you make truma on בצל קטן שלם, אבל לא חצי בצל גדול. So you want to give a truma to the kohen, what would you do? בצל שלם or half גדול? שלם, it's better. רבי יהודה אומר, לא כי, אלא חצי בצל גדול, it's better to do חצי בצל גדול. So it seems they're arguing if it's better big or שלם.
The shalem is smaller?
Shalem is smaller, yeah.
Okay, got it.
בצל קטן. So it says, according to רב ירמיה בר אבא, בצל שלם. And according to רב יהודה, you go on חצי גדול. So maybe that's מחלוקת, it's also the same thing for us regarding bracha on the bread, if shalem better or bigger slice better. מה אלא בעיה כמפלגה, and but they're arguing, דמר סבר חשוב עדיף, and shalem is more חשוב, ומר סבר, חשוב עדיף, and the bigger one, it's more חשוב, you're getting a much bigger piece, ומר סבר שלם עדיף, and it's better to do by שלם. So isn't the same מחלוקת? The Gemara says, no. It all depends what the circumstances, because what do you do with Turma? You're giving it to Kohen. So, איך עדיף הכהן? When you have Kohen over there, כולם לא פליגי, nobody is arguing, the חשוב עדיף. That it's better to have the bigger pieces to the Kohen. נכון? מה הכהן מעדיף?
Big ones.
small onion או חצי גדול? חצי גדול?
It looks used.
חצי גדול. You want to use it. כי פליגי, the מחלוקת is, the lake Kohen. There is no Kohen over here locally. And you got to put it aside until you're going to see a Kohen. דתנן, כל מקום שיש כהן, תואר מן היפה. Anywhere, whenever you have Kohen, תורם from the bigger one. So half the bigger one. בכל מקום שאין כהן, תורם מן המתקיים. If there is no Kohen, you תורם from something that will be קיים for a while, that will be preserved for a while. So therefore, in the case there is no Kohen, don't give a half that's going to be ruined eventually. Save for him a whole that will be saved for him. רבי יהודה אומר, always then תורם אלא מן היפה. כל רבי יהודה always will be תורם from the nice one, bigger. What's big, nice? Right from the אמר לכם בר יצחק, וירא שמיים, סבא ליאץ גירס שמיים, יוצא ידי שניהם. will be יוצא ידי שניהם. מה הכוונה? If you have a hole in a slice, עד יוצא ידי שניהם. ומענו מר ברד רבינה, רב רבינה וזה ירא שמיים. בא לי לידוד, מר ברד רבינה, מניח פרוסה בתוך השלמה, הוא בוצע, he put פרוסה inside of the שלמה together, he put the slice with the hole together, הוא בוצע, and he cuts it all, both of them together. So he got half, and he got the big, and he got from the hole, so you יוצא both. Similar thing, תנא כמד רב נחמן בר יצחק, והניח פרוסה בתוך השלמה, was one of the תנאים in front of רב נחמן בר יצחק, said the same idea.
What does that mean, Tana?
Tana that was learning in yeshiva, he was saying, litnot is lishnot, to say, come in front of the Rav Nachman bar Yitzchak. Rav Nachman was sitting, and one of the Tanaim, you know, the guys in the Beit Midrash, told them the following.
Okay.
מניח פרוסה בתוך השלמה, ובוצע ומברך. He given the same idea, you know what, since it's a מחלוקת, let's do both. אמר למה שמך, what's your name? אמר לשלמן. אמר לו, תבדל הקעיוני. אמר לו, שלום עליך, שלום אתה, you are שלום, ושלמה משנתך, your משנה is שלום. ששמת שלום בין התלמידים, you made שלום between the תלמידים, now you brought a solution that you are יוצא ידי חובה for both. אמר רב פופי. הכל מודים בפסח, everybody agreed on פסח, שמניח פרוסה בתוך השלמה ובוצע. Everybody agreed on פסח, that he put the slice inside of the whole one and he sliced it. מה איתה אימה? לחם עוני כתיב. It says לחם עוני. What's לחם עוני? מצה. So matzah, when you do a motzi on Pesach, remember you have the top matzah, you need to add also the broken one, even though it's a slide, חצי של החצי, של היחד. בדיוק. In order to do this, you have למעלה למטה, and the middle one you need, because you need to say, you say המוציא לחם מן הארץ, and you say על אכילת מצה. The next morning you say only המוציא, so you don't have a slice.
And then you try to break all three together.
But do you break it after you say motzi or before?
No, so the middle one already broke before, ביחד.
Okay.
So you leave it inside.
Gotcha.
אמר רב פאפא,
The fikamin.
ובשבת חייב אדם לבצוע על שתי כיכרות, on שבת, when you say the ברכה, you need to have full loaves of bread, חווה, מאיתיימה, לחם משנה, double bread כתיב. אמר רב אשי, חזינה, יסוד לרב כהנא, דנקי תרתי, he was holding two, ובצע חדה. So even though you need to hold two, you don't need to slice both of them. חרם. בל תשחיס. So what you need to slice? So you need to say ברכה on two, and then you slice what you need. רבי זיירא, אבי בצע כולה שירותה. רבי זיירא, when he used to slice the piece of bread from the challah on Shabbat, he sliced such a big piece that enough for him, for the Moroccan fish, for everything. לסלטים ולחומוס, הכל. אמר לי, רבינה לרבשי, says רבינה to רבשי, how did רב זיירא did such a thing? והקה מתחזה כרעבתנותה, הוא נראה כמו רעבתן, איך אומרים?
Hungry person?
Like a hungry person, הוא רעב, מי נגמר, להפך, אחי, כזו חתיכה, תחייד. אמר לי, כיוון בכל יום הלא כאביד אחי, since every day he doesn't do that. והעידנא כאביד, he does it only now, for שבת, לא מתחזה כרעבתנותה. It doesn't look like that is רעבתן. רבבי ורבסי, כי אבי מתרא מלהוריב את הדערובה, when they used to have the bread of the עירוב, if you want to extend the תחום of Shabbat where you're going to, you have the bread of the עירוב, but it's עירובי חצרות. When you want to combine between, like we have two houses here, my house combined with שורשים. In order to combine them together, you need to make עירוב, and you need to have bread for the עירוב. So you used to make
bread for the עירוב?
Because עירוב, how עירוב works, עירוב works that we all are one family, we're eating from the same bread. So there is a bread by young Israel that you have a share on it. were mezakeh to you
Every
sharing it. Huh?
Like every day?
No, they put matzot.
מצות.
They-
זה מה הרב שמע עשה אצל ההורים שלי?
That's it.
מצות.
יפה מאוד, יפה מאוד. He did another...
That's what we did in presidential.
Yes,
what we did.
matzot.
I don't get it.
So
I'm
you-
so confused right now.
So you put matzot.
Real bread?
So the idea is to share the same bread, everybody together. That's you all consider as one place.
Isn't matzah only bread on Pesach?
But it's also food.
It's
It's
food.
considered as food that you share together.
So food is
So if you put pomegranate, it's gonna stay for a month. If you put matzah, you can use it for a few years.
Probably gonna bring
You have
ants.
to make sure that...
I'm
גם-
Instead of bring ants.
You have to make sure
Oh,
what?
Shmaya once, he had achbarim. He had mice who ate his Megillat Esther, you know? So you have to make sure the achbarim wouldn't eat the matzah, then you have no eruv. So that's why sometimes you put it on a shelf. People can...
Where do you put this matzah that you have?
7 years ago.
Where do you put this matzah that you have?
Huh?
Where do you put the matzah that you
So
have?
I don't put my tzalama because I own both places. So it's easier. Even though I think I should do because now they live over there, so maybe. But in general, you gotta do same food.
פתאום הציע הקופסה של מצה.
Yeah, one place for the whole city. Yeah, for the whole
There's
city.
like 4 boxes of
Rabbi Ami ורבאסי,
Rabbi Shmaya.
Yeah.
רבי ורבאסי, again, כי אבו מתראה להוריב את הדירוב המביאיס, to have the bread of the עירוב, מברכין על עליה המוציא לחם מן הארץ. זה דווקא סל ברכה עונה את המוציא לחם מן הארץ. למה? אמרי, הואיל והיטבה במצווה אחדה, נאהבת במצווה אחריתה. If you already did one mitzvah, buy one,
Get to
get one. That's the reason we burn the lulav on Pesach. And נרות, leftovers on נרות חנוכה on Pesach, because if you did one mitzvah, let's do another mitzvah. Me that I usually forget, it doesn't work for me. ברוך ה' אדוני לעולם, אמן ואמן, חזורת.
Why?